Hey guys, it's Janine Patrice. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk mostly about locks, but I also include some other things about my life. And today I have another lock video for you guys, and it's all about why your locks are so dry. Number one, you're overwashing your locks. If you wash your locks a couple of times a week, anytime that's over one time a week, and even once a week can kind of be pushing it, then your locks are more likely to be dry. Not only is your hair wet more often and exposed to the air and whatnot, you're kind of like stripping your locks of the oils that were already in them, especially with your scalp. There's natural oils that come out of our scalp that lubricate our hair, and if you're overwashing it and getting rid of all those essential oils and you're getting rid of all the oils in your hair like that, then it will strip your hair of its natural moisture. Water is moisturizing, but overwashing with shampoo and all of that can be stripping to your hair and causing it to dry out. The second one is that you're not wrapping your hair, which is a huge no. Honestly, I do not wrap my hair, but that's because I own silk pillowcases, and I usually get my silk pillowcases on Amazon. I get 2 satin white pillowcases to put on my pillowcases on my bed, and if I ever don't feel like wrapping my hair with the silk scarf that I have, then I'm laying my head on something that's already silk so that my hair is nice and not stripped in that pillow. A regular pillowcase has so many, you know, threads, and it's made out of cotton, and your hair not only rubs against that at night because you're tossing and turning or just moving in general, because we all move in our sleep, you are causing your hair to dry out because that kind of material loves to grab onto your hair and it loves to suck it dry. So please use silk pillowcases or wrap your hair with a silk scarf or use a silk bonnet at night, every single night. Number 3 is that you don't moisturize regularly enough, and this is something that I even have to work on sometimes, and I have noticed that my hair will get dry. It is the fall and winter season, so it is more of a task to try to moisturize your hair during this time. You just have to make sure that you spritz your hair with water every other day, I feel like, minimum. I have a really nice continuous spray bottle that I love to use, and I love putting warm water in there because I know warm water kind of opens up the hair a bit. And I also love putting a really good kind of moisturizing oil. And I know a lot of people are like, oil doesn't moisturize your locks, you know, it only seals in, but there are certain oils that can penetrate the hair shaft and make your hair softer, olive oil being one of those. So if you take warm water and some olive oil, shake it up in a bottle and spritz it through your hair, oh, your hair would love you forever, and it will be so moisturized. I keep touching my hair because I just washed it today, and I love when I just wash my hair. Anyway, that's a good way to moisturize it, and if you do that on a regular basis, your locks are less likely to be dry during this season especially, but dry in general, and you don't want to have brittle locks. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but I've seen people with brittle locks where literally you can like touch their hair and it will fall apart. That's not supposed to be happening at all. The 4th reason why your locks are so dry is because you always are wearing a shower cap. Don't always wear a shower cap when you're in the shower. I understand if your hair is long, like if you have longer locks, or if you just got like your hair curled in your like foam rollers and you don't want to lose that style, that's perfectly fine. You know, if you just got your hair styled too, that's fine too. But if you're always wearing a shower cap, even when your hair is like, you know, not in a fancy style like how mine is now, basically what I'm saying is that when you have a shower cap on, the benefits of the shower, which I've talked about in so many of my videos before, don't really affect your hair in a good way. So what I love to do is spritz your hair with water and oil combination, and then go into the shower and just let all the steam penetrate your hair. Your locks will be so soft afterwards. I kid you not, it will be. Number 5, which may be a not so obvious reason, you're not drinking enough water. 8-ounce glasses of water is like your minimum for the day. My goal is always 2 liters of water minimum. My ultimate goal is to always have 3 liters of water a day, and I don't always get there, but I always try, and I at least get to 2 liters of water, 2 full liters of water a day. I have a 1 liter water bottle that I take with me every day, everywhere, and I fill it up, and when I'm done with it, I know that I completed 1 liter, and then all I need to do is go another go around with this, and I completed my 2 liters at least. And then round 3, it's on. I got my 3 liters of water just like that. Drinking water really replenishes you from the inside out. It's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, it's just good for your entire body. So the 6th reason why your locks could be so dry is that you're using too much product. And this is something that I find kind of interesting, that people would use a lot of products on their locks, because I feel like I took a step back after I was a loose natural, and I don't hardly use anything on my hair anymore, which is so refreshing because I hated being a product junkie. Believe it or not, it was low-key stressful. As fun as it was when I was a loose natural to try out, you know, Miss Jessie's, Carol's Daughter, ORS, and Cantu, like it was fun to like smell the products and use them in your hair. I had way too much of it, and sometimes when you're going into your lock journey, you don't realize that you could be using way too much products on your hair, whether it's beeswax to retwist, which I don't think anyone should be using that, thick shea butters, which you shouldn't be using, just overloading like leave-in conditioners. Some leave-in conditioners I heard are good for locks, but if you use too much of it, you can cause a lot of buildup in your hair, which causes it to dry out. So I would just stay away from that in general. Don't use too many products. Less is more. Water and oil is literally can go so far for your locks. And my last reason why your locks are so dry this season is that you are not clarifying your hair. When you're shampooing your hair, make sure you use something that's clarifying it and actually getting rid of the buildup at the roots. Everybody gets a little bit of buildup at the roots. When it comes to product usage in general, I feel like locks are just, it's easier for it to build up in our locks. So use a clarifying shampoo whenever you do shampoo your hair. That way it gets rid of all the buildup, and it's easier for your hair to accept the moisture that you're about to put into it next. Those are all of the ways in which your locks can be dry, especially during the fall and winter season. Please be mindful of how you're treating your hair this season. We need to be out here flourishing and, you know, thriving out here with our luscious locks. We don't need to be out here with dry and brittle locks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below with any thoughts you have. How are you keeping your hair moisturized? What's your favorite moisturizer to use on your locks? Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be back on here every day throughout Vlogmas.